Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to all my U.S. friends. Hope you're enjoying your turkey dinners or whatever you happen to have. I got a lot of glare on my glasses. So we had ours almost 5 weeks, 6 weeks ago. But I could go for more turkey. I like turkey. I'm going to try and move this over here. There we go. So I've been kind of busy the last couple days. Done a bunch of stuff. No, thanks. Our Thanksgiving's still a little early to get ready for Christmas type things. Basically after our Thanksgiving, I was getting ready for the cruise. So took the time and it's like, okay, American Thanksgiving was usually when they're getting kind of ready for Christmas season, because you got Black Friday tomorrow. All the sales have started this week. Well, they started here because they're trying to keep us Canadians from going stateside and getting all the bargains. So they give us a bunch of Black Friday sales here. The Black Friday wasn't a thing here. Here's me. So I did go out today. I did a little bit of shopping. Knocked off a bunch of stocking stuffers for the kids, my big kids, and I was sitting here waiting for my live to start. I got most of it wrapped too. I got a friend in the basement. I'm going to bring her up. Don't mind her. She's enjoying her Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep, I'm waiting on my dressing to get finished. Snacking on a piece of cheese. Howdy, Darren.
Howdy, Darian. I already had my dinner. I noticed the potatoes needed to be cooked up, so I made scalloped potatoes, and I had some pork chops. So I did those. They got done about an hour ago. Ate those. I got a few snacks that I bought today when I got stocking stuffers. I was over at the dollar store. Got a few things to start some baking, and then yesterday and today I spent time doing some canning for some Christmas gifts. And I made, it's called Christmas pepper jelly. A lot of people like the red pepper jelly. This tastes basically the same, but because it's more clear. You see kind of the red and the green flecks in there. The red's red pepper, and then the green and a few seeds in there are jalapeno. So that gives it the spice. It depends on how much seeds you put in, how spicy it gets. It's not bad. It's got a little warmth afterwards. But I made several jars of that. Even to find out, I got a couple of friends that don't like red pepper jelly, but oh well. I made them some taco seasoning in a little jar.
I like tacos. I like red pepper, but not really hot red pepper jelly.
I know this isn't very hot. It's warm enough, but it's not spicy.
I might restrain the seed. I know you got it for Christmas looking colors and all, but I can't have the seeds, so I'd leave it out or strain it out.
Well, today's batch didn't have as many seeds as yesterday's. I know.
Yeah.
When I was cooking it.
Sounds like fun, though.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Always welcome here. It's good to see you.
Have fun at your brother's house.
I know it's a busy day and there's not likely to be a lot of people. I say a lot of people. I should say everybody. A lot of people are busy with family and stuff like that. But I know there are some people, like Roxy, who's by herself. So if there's other people out there, you're welcome to come and chat with us. Don't feel alone.
Yeah, my brother texted me and said Happy Thanksgiving, and he had posted he was going to be by himself, so he went to his preacher's house, and he thought I was going to be at Donna's. I said you could have come to cousin Donna's house too, but they're not in town, and there wasn't room in the car for me and Candy, so I stayed home.
So at his
Folks,
brother's house with 31 folks. Well, enjoy your time with family.
Dakasan Chew. Tuesdays is a short version for, I think it's thank you. I don't remember. Yeah,
I don't know German. Well, last Sunday I had last Sunday we decorated the Christmas tree. So I had invited my kids to come for dinner and then decorate the tree. Tree's been up since the 13th of November. It's already pre-lit, so I've had it up with the lights on, but I started, I guess it was a few years before we moved here, 2 or 3 years before we moved here.
I don't have it turned on right now, but it's there.
Yep. A few years before I moved here, it's like, why am I doing all the work? So I started, we have a nice dinner, and then I lay out all the decorations, and it's like, go nuts. Hang them wherever you want. You know, there are times you go back and go, yeah, there's kind of a bare spot here, so I'll move that one down there. But I haven't even moved anything on this time. I thought it was just my oldest coming, and I was sitting in the living room waiting for the lasagna to be done. Everything else was pretty much ready, and Callie starts barking, and I was like, oh, my oldest must be here. Because I invited somebody else, but I wasn't expecting them to come because I hadn't heard anything. Well, it ended up as the one I called my adopted son and their partner. So it was all of a sudden, it's like, okay, there's 4 of us, there's going to be 6 of us. So off came the tablecloth, pulled the table open, put the leaf in, throw the tablecloth back on, threw more dishes on. So we're 6 of us. So it was nice. It's been a long time since the 6 of us sat down and had it was me and my 3 kids. I've sat down and had a meal together since I moved over here, and my oldest moved half an hour down the road there. So, but they will be moving back as soon as they sell their house. They signed all the papers the other day. So they're officially splitting up. And my oldest goal is to move back into town because they work in town. Instead of going back and forth and wasting money on gas and the wear and tear on the vehicle. And all their friends are in town.
I don't get it. People like to move. They find a good deal on a house, but then they realize 45-minute drive to work back and forth every day in traffic. Did I really save any money or time? No.
It's sad to say. The ex-wife got her way a lot of the time because she'd wine and dine and carry on until she got what she wanted. And she wanted a house, so they looked for houses, and there wasn't any in their price range in town here. And instead of looking just outside of town, she found one to look at half an hour away.
Yeah.
Well, she worked halfway between their place and towns here, so she'd only have half the commute, whereas my oldest had all the way in, all the way out. And you don't want to make more than one trip in a day. And then they also have jiu-jitsu on like 2 nights a week because they help with the youth class, and then they have their own class. So it'll be nice. But it was good the other night. I got some video and I've put a few pictures on my Facebook of the people that are on my Facebook. But I will have some video. I'll have some shorts up eventually. Right now, I think starting in the next few days, I'll have shorts coming up from the cruise. I realized I had about I have enough shorts in my not released or scheduled now, but I got enough shorts to get me through to the middle of January.
Wow.
But once I get some Christmas stuff edited, I'll get some videos of that and probably drop some short Christmas shorts in between, depending on the day. Still playing around with 100% Cruising said he uses Canva, so I'm working around with it, just trying to figure it out. Hello, Danny D. Welcome in.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, V. I see you there.
Hello, beautiful people.
Now I'm getting warm. Usually I'm chilly up here. So I went through. I got a few fun facts, some trivia type things. As soon as we get everybody up here, we'll go through the. I didn't make it multiple choice. I'll just be a guess, and then I'll say higher or lower, or if you're getting warmer. It was a busy day. Didn't sleep well last night. Set the alarm to get up this morning, and I woke up about 45 minutes before the alarm. Callie wanted out, so I just stayed up, got dressed, got organized. Had enough change to get the bus over to where I wanted to go shopping, and then walked the 2 kilometers back. got some exercise. I got 6,000 steps in, because I haven't been doing a heck of a lot since I got home. I sat at the table or I was in the kitchen. I got the other batch of pepper jelly done, getting stuff ready for scallop potatoes for supper, because it was around 12:31 before I got back, and then by the time I did the pepper jelly, then I'm looking at it's 3 o'clock. I better get some other things right.
Hey,
Ready.
Troy.
Hey, buddy.
Sit down, Candy.
Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving.
It's not dinner's not quite ready, so sit.
Hey, there's somebody in the basement.
Somebody's in the basement?
Yeah.
I wish it was Danny.
Yeah, we all do, but someday we'll get her there. It's a Canadian friend.
Oh, it's my sister from another Mister in Canadian.
It's my bestie.
Hey, Danny D. Hey, Roxanne. Hi,
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute. Darian, tell your people to come close to the TV. I'm going to pinch all their cheeks. Oh my God,
Danny,
that's a lot of people.
Down over there. Dinner's not ready.
Happy American Thanksgiving.
Roxanne.
Thank you.
One day, Roxanne, one day. Plus, they have family over. You know, I know people have family over. When am I pinching this guy's cheeks again?
Oh, forget pinching his cheeks. I just want to give him a hug.
Oh,
And he knows it.
He gives the bestest hugs.
He knows
Say,
it.
Troy, I think I saw this morning. No, who did I see on Darian this morning? The mailman.
The mailman.
It says, ouch, ouch, me, that hurt.
I can't remember. I can't think right now.
So, like Christmas pepper jelly.
Yummy. So, question: did you make it keto friendly?
Oh,
Did
heck
you-
no.
Did you try to figure that out?
Heck no. To substitute 5 cups of sugar, yeah, it's not keto friendly.
Not keto friendly. Yeah.
No.
What's wrong with your camera?
When I did that, it focuses on that, and then I gotta play around with it to get back in focus.
Yay!
They'll do that, it focuses on whatever's up close, and then if I take it away too fast, then it's like, oh, I forgot to mute. I gotta mute.
What are you eating, Miss V? Salad? Chinese?
No. Chicken, rice, cucumbers, cheese, and almonds.
Do you cook it?
The microwave did.
Scott! Happy Thanksgiving, Scott.
Michael, I do that again.
Scott!
See, now not better.
Or Danny says, Scott!
They did. Says it, Rob.
What did you
Guess
get
what?
as a gift today?
Got today as a tip. A toonie!
You got a tuna?
I know what that is. I wish I had no lots. I had one
What?
today, but it went in the bus.
What year is it? What year is your toonie?
One
Gotta
second.
tell us. Oh, do I have a toonie in here? Do I? Oh, I have a loony.
I gotta mute that friend group because I always do chats on Thursday night when I'm busy. That one. That. Where is it? Where is it? Notifications.
Scott, what year did you get? I got 2 of them.
Not until I change it. Because, I don't know what year. I gotta look when I get home.
No.
Oh, smoking for Thanksgiving. Oh,
What's a
damn.
toonie? A coin?
And we don't have $1 and $2 bills. We have $1 and $2 coins.
Wait, let me get the light on. There you go.
Oh, I see it.
The $2
Okay.
coin is called a toonie,
That's the back, and that's the front.
and the $1 coin is the color of the center of that, and it's got a loon on it, so we call it a loony.
Because we're all a little loony.
We're all a little loony.
We're tiny. We're toony. We're all a
The
little
question
loony.
I asked what year it was. Because if it's a 2024, you will get the the king, and not the queen.
Oh, yeah, they started printing the king's money.
That's already started, and so that's why I'm always looking to keep all my queens.
Well, in 2022, the year the queen passed away, they made a special toonie,
Yeah.
and I come across one of those, and I'm holding on to it
Yeah.
because the outside of the silver is black.
That's why people keep it, because they can see it a mile away.
I was like, oh, what's this? I thought I tried to clean it because I thought somebody had done like a Sharpie on it. And I was like, so then I Googled it. And it's like, oh, it's a real thing. Okay.
It's real money. It's not fake.
Back there, so it doesn't end up my coin bank thing. I don't want to spend it. I have some coins I've collected. I have all my dad's coin collections. A lot of those go back to when things were made of silver.
I had a silver collection by the age of 5, but then, it got
I
so.
had some books too, but I don't know what I did with mine. Then I came across my dad's, and I put them somewhere for safekeeping. I just don't remember where I put them.
Yeah, I've got some of those that they did in the U.S. I think one is finished and the other two are not finished.
The queen, the rare queen coin, depending on how many were minted,
Yeah.
can be very rare, and it can be worth a lot of money. Like if you look it up, Mike Lamb, and find out the mintage of that queen coin, if it's less than 1,000,
Yeah, it's not going to be less than 1,000.
if it's less than 1,000 coins that they minted, it can be very, very, very valuable. Like, I mean, in the thousands.
Mm-hmm.
If she found it in change, I'm sure somebody's not just going to throw it in.
It's not in mint condition, unfortunately. I do have coins that are. I don't know.
Even if it isn't in mint, you might not get. We'll use simple numbers. You may not get $10, but you might be able to get $8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a few more in here. I'll run through some. I'll say again, it's like Happy Thanksgiving.
Wait, right here.
All my American friends, family, supporters, and subscribers. I am thankful for all of you. It's going slow because I got a lot of work.
I'm trying to follow that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those commercials. Remember that little ball for singing ping, 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 ping.
Oh, is this the American Thanksgiving right now?
Yep, today is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh.
Baby, Black Friday's tomorrow.
Yeah, that means nothing to me.
My husband is not.
Scott says he collects coins and bills too, American and foreign. I've come across some foreign ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went to a scouting jamboree. I met a guy from Bangladesh, and he gave me about 6 different coins, and they're all different shapes,
Nice.
like square with rounded corners. One is like, it looks like like one of your bike gear kind of things that your chain would go on. It's got all the little bumps around the side. I got some stuff from the Bahamas because when Dad passed away a year ago this week, there was a couple things of coins and she didn't want them, so I brought them home. One had a whole bunch of American change in it, and I've used that up.
Nice.
With our trip, I used that. Well, most of it up. I probably got $3 or something like that left in change, and I have an Italian lira that I found somewhere because it looks similar to a toonie, only smaller. I got some random coins that they've turned up in other things, so I kind of hang on to them. Troy has.
I'll be right back. Go check on my dinner. It's about done.
Can't wait for Christmas to see your big bro then. After, yep.
I've got napkin.
I like the loonies and toonies too.
Mm-hmm.
It weighs more than the dollars, but
Yeah.
you get change and you throw it in your wallet. You get change, you throw it in your wallet or your coin thing, change purse, whatever. And I was thinking, got a lot of change in here. And you open up your thing and you start pulling out loonies and toonies, and all of a sudden you look at like $20 or $30 in loonies and toonies. I'm like,
I'm good. It's like,
more than I thought.
really good. Thank you.
Want some?
No, I'm full. I had scalloped potatoes and pork chop.
It's chicken shawarma.
I've been cooking a lot this week.
Here.
Yay!
I
I just want the red pepper jelly. Yummy.
I did lasagna on Sunday. Monday I did a Korean ground beef and rice.
That's delicious.
Tuesday I did. I made them. I did honey garlic chicken thighs in the Instapot for them, and they had that with the sauce with the leftover rice from Monday. Yesterday I made myself a taco bowl that I did the Instapot thing for them. Last night I did macaroni, hamburger, and tomato casserole thing. So I saved some of the meat and that stuff, and I had leftover gluten-free noodles from the lasagna, so I just broke them up and boiled them and mixed that together, and that was mine. So
Okay, I'm gonna be your adopted son. You're gonna be feeding me leftovers now too.
that's, and then tonight I did scalloped potatoes and pork chops. So there's lots of scalloped potatoes left over. There's lots of the macaroni casserole left over. Tomorrow I'm going to Chatham with my friends for meeting up with my friends for lunch. So I'm not going to cook when I come home because God knows what time I get home, and I don't have to cook for them either.
Dang.
I've been doing a lot of the cooking lately and cleaning up as I go along. And since they're both working, and they appreciate having a meal when they get home. Otherwise, they're trying to scrounge some, toast or whatever.
Steve, Danny D left you a message.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Steve, guess what?
Steve, guess what?
2.
Pop rocks.
Fuck. Sorry.
Did you swear?
Sorry.
All right. Getting back.
You know the kind of response you're gonna have if you say that to me.
Danny, you're making Steve swear.
Danny
I
started
swear.
it.
You make me look back.
Danny started it. Danny doesn't have to make you look bad. Both of you was sworn on my lives before.
On your first one.
Sorry.
One drops the S bomb, the other one dropped the F bomb.
But to me, S means good luck. So in English it's bad, but in French it's good luck. So
I'm gonna find a different word than puck. Than a hockey puck.
I can say seal in French, but again, it's a good word and a bad word.
It's like a lot of the cruisers say, ship.
Yeah, ship. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
ship.
because then I want to be on a ship, so I can't say that because then I'll cry.
I know.
And I can't use Texas neither because then I get upset because this is ain't Texas. It's too cold.
This ain't Texas.
Ugh.
Dreaming, it's up there.
I said to Steve, I think I'm going to go see my doctor and ask to get this finagle pill called Prescribe Me the Caribbean. You know that pill
The
that
vitamins.
requires me to go to another country?
I did that to my family doctor. He looked at me, Caribbean? I haven't heard of that before.
Is that
And
a
I
slang
looked at him
word?
and said, Doc, what do you think? And he's like, oh, Steve,
He was
if I
thinking-
could prescribe that, I'd prescribe that for myself.
He was thinking it was like a slang term for something, so he was trying to figure
Well,
it
it's
out.
like trying to find the perfect job. I just want something that gives me 2 6-month vacations a year. I think that's asking a lot. Or me 2 6-month paid vacations a year. Anyway, fun facts.
Facts.
First Thanksgiving, this is the U.S.
Okay,
First
well,
American Thanksgiving was celebrated in 1621 over a 3-day harvest festival.
they ate pheasant.
We'll get there.
I don't know.
It included 50 pilgrims or English settlers or English colonists.
Pilgrims.
They were English colonists. They got referred to as pilgrims.
Okay, gotcha.
And 90 Native Americans, and I cannot pronounce the name of the tribe. It's about this long. It starts with W. It is believed by historians that there were only 5 women present.
Wow.
Why?
Because it was
Wow.
big. It was big to share something with another.
Oh, I was just going to... Steve knows.
Turkey was not on the menu for the first Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm thinking.
It says venison, duck, goose, fish, lobster, oysters were more likely served.
I say goose. I would have eaten the goose because that's delicious.
I
had
said venison.
I've had
Deer.
venison once. My mom used to do a goose every year, like Christmas Eve, because that's what her family did. But it got to be hard to find fresh
Lots
beef.
of woods and area they were at, so that's a deer venison.
My she used to go to the farmer's market and get and then they got expensive. And then a lot of the younger, on my mom's side of the family, on or Christmas Eve, a lot of the younger ones were not eating a lot of the goose. So it was putting out all that money into a goose, and not everybody eating it. So it kind of went by the wayside.
Canada geese are
Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving a national holiday in October 3rd, 1863. That's 100 years.
October, not November. Why? Were they trying to be ahead of everybody else? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
No, they knew Canada had theirs.
There are
Oh,
four towns in the U.S. named Turkey:
Really?
Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, and North Carolina. And then I was reading another spot. There's 7 places in the U.S. with Turkey in the name, like it would be like Turkey Creek or something like that. Never guess what the average number of calories consumed on Thanksgiving is.
Oh,
2,000.
2,800.
Higher,
What?
5,000?
a little lower.
47.
A little bit lower.
46.25.
This spot said 4,500, and then another spot said between 3,000 and 4,500.
Whoa.
Like,
I have to go.
I don't know.
That's a lot of
I
calories.
treat Thanksgiving like a normal day, and when I'm full, I don't go back and pick out unless I knew it's something that I don't get but once a year from this relative that only shows up once a year. You know, then you're gonna eat it all.
I don't think I'm more likely to eat. Well, I don't know if I'd eat that much, but I'd eat more at Christmas time. Well, I used to, because my mom made Christmas plates, and they were huge. They were about that big around.
Michael Ann, I just Googled. What does 4,500 calories look like? 200 grams of beef steak, 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of cooked broccoli, low-fat fruit yogurt, whole grain bagel, small banana, apple juice, peanut butter, and that's just a third of it.
And that's a healthy one.
And that's the healthy version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The unhealthy version is just deep fried chicken.
Yeah, it's all the deep fried. The turduckens. Yeah, there you go.
Deep fried Mars bar.
The
Or
tradition of
cream eggs.
football on Thanksgiving began in 1876 with a game between Yale and Princeton. The first NFL games weren't played on Thanksgiving until 1920. Now, if anybody was on my Thanksgiving one for the Canadian versus American Thanksgiving back in October, what 2 NFL teams normally play on Thanksgiving?
Oh, jeez.
Detroit.
That's one. They don't necessarily play each other. They play regularly every year on Thanksgiving, and they actually played each other on Canadian Thanksgiving, but
Seattle.
nope.
I don't remember
the
that.
Argos? There's a Canadian team, isn't it?
Argos is Canadian.
Okay. Was it the Argos?
Nope.
Winnipeg.
No,
That's
it's
CFL.
it's two
That's
U.S.
CFL. We're talking NFL.
Oh, Navy.
Nope.
Mm.
NFL. I'll give you a hint. It was in a state we recently visited.
Texas. The Chiefs.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
The Cowboys. Sorry, not the Chiefs. I was all excited.
Detroit Lions have been playing on Thanksgiving since 1934.
Yeah.
And Dallas Cowboys have been playing on Thanksgiving since 1966.
Okay. That's why, because they're a little later. I remember Michigan because I was like, go Michigan.
We have an American on panel. We have a couple Americans in the chat. What's the name of the famous annual Thanksgiving parade?
I know that one. The Macy's Annual Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And where is it held?
It's held in California.
Nope.
No. No.
New York.
New York.
You're right, V. It's held in New York
Yeah.
City.
I meant, okay.
Don't ask me what the parade is called, though.
It began in 1924
Wow.
and featured live animals like camels, elephants, bears, and monkeys borrowed from the Central Park Zoo.
Nice. They don't keep up with that tradition no more, though.
Now, in 1927, they were replaced by large character balloons.
Yeah.
I think one
Another
place I
thing
read-
they do is on New York at the stock exchange area, they used to have the ticket things and they would shred them, the little ticket things that came out, and throw them out the window.
Yep. Now, let's see, where was I?
I always wanted to ask, though, when they did that, wasn't that bad for the sewers? Because if it rains, it goes.
I would think it wouldn't be great for the environment, but, you know.
I don't know. They have sweep streepers now that go behind them, and
Okay.
Vacuum
No, but back in the day when they did start it,
yeah,
I was just wondering.
One place I read that they replaced the animals with the large character balloons because the children were afraid of the animals.
Oh,
Whatever.
that makes sense.
Can anybody guess the name of the first character balloon? It was a cat.
Oh,
Felix the cat. Felix the cat.
what was that?
I used to watch that on TV when I was a kid, going at lunchtime. I came home.
I watch reruns.
I am near the Sand Creek Massacre, the slaughtering of the Cheyenne and Arapaho.
Oh,
That's cool.
see,
Not that slaughtering's cool, but you know the historic.
Sand Creek Massacre of the slaughtering of the Cheyenne. Okay. My husband's family was in the Creek and the Cherokee War.
I was
Yeah.
one of the channels I follow. I'm a Survivor, Sanctuary, and they also have Longhorn Lester, and I forget the other one, but they went down to San Antonio, went to the site of the Alamo, and that. It was really cool to watch that because the guy whose channel it is, he used to be a school teacher. He retired early because he's doing well on YouTube. But he knew like more of the history of what happened there and that, and it's like it was really cool to hear that. Like I know bits and pieces of American history, but I don't know a lot because we got taught Canadian history and all the British stuff and that. I don't know a lot of the American. I like learning more.
that's why I like learning these stuff because it was like we didn't learn so many things like that. So.
No, I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Get my playlist done now. Could be.
Okay, folks. How many millions of turkeys do you think will be consumed over Thanksgiving? How many millions?
How many Americans is there in the U.S.?
Almost 300 million.
Then I'll say a third of that. That's my calculation. Let's see. American population.
I think it's around 300 million.
Let's see. American population is. Wow. Okay. So I will say it's 334.9. So might as well say 335 million. So 10% is 33. I'm going to go 35 million turkeys for 10% of it.
You're saying 35 million.
Yeah.
Troy
I'll
is saying 15 million.
Because where Darian's at, with 31 people, I'm sure there's at least 2 turkeys, maybe 3.
Danny says 15 million.
1 turkey for 10 people, that's pretty right. Because everybody wants leftovers, so.
Well, you're closer, V. 46 million.
Wow! So that would be what, 15%, not 10%? Told you.
This other one, I should have wrote more details down. How much did the world's most expensive Thanksgiving dinner on record cost?
360,000.
No, I'm going to
Higher.
say.
What?
No, lower, sorry.
Lower than
I was going to say 150,000, but when you said that, I said, okay, maybe I was wrong.
You're close, V.
Because I'm thinking, they all had caviar, so that's automatically 50K and up.
Mm-hmm.
I should
And
have
then they
wrote
probably had some special eggs imported from Japan. And they probably had Wagyu beef. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I'll see if I can find the.
A whole butt ton. How about that? I'm allowed to say butt, right?
But I have a question. Were pig cheeks on the menu?
No.
Instead of ham, they should put pig cheeks.
You were close, V.
How much?
181,000
Whoa!
at the New York City Old Homestead Steakhouse.
Did they stuff the turkeys with
Steakhouse. I
caviar?
told you there was beef. Wagyu beef, I bet you.
I pulled up the menu. Turkeys. 2 20-pound turkeys seasoned with imported saffron and covered with edible gold flakes.
I knew there'd be gold.
Seafood stuffing included Alaskan king crab, Maine lobster, or toro tuna and gold caviar from the Caspian Sea.
Told you that caviar was there.
Other ingredients included Spanish bacon, imported white cheddar cheese, and Korean seasoning salts. Sides were candied sweet potatoes made with cinnamon from Sri Lanka, butternut squash with spices from India, and caramelized onions imported from Egypt.
Wow.
Gravy infused with Louis VIII cognac
Mm.
and 12 loaves of bread. They don't say what kind of 181,000 for a party of 12.
The bread was imported from France. So I had to use some old sourdough recipe, I'm sure.
I looked up the Charcoal Steakhouse here in Kitchener. Wagyu beef on the menu, $149.
That's a sale for 1 slice.
My OG friend Troy used to work at the Charcoal Steakhouse.
$149 for a 6-ounce Wagyu beef. Are these cows like massaged constantly and fed caviar?
Almost.
Oh my lord. I want to be a cow from there.
Okay, we have the guesses on turkeys. How many pumpkin pies are consumed every Thanksgiving?
Oh god. I don't want to hazard a guess, to be honest.
Pumpkin pie? I like my pumpkin pie, but it has no cinnamon, so. Considering people eat it before Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving, it's got to be high. 10 million at least? Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow, Steve, take a guess.
What did you say it was?
10 million. I'm not going to tell you if it's higher or lower.
I bet you that's higher. I'm going to say maybe 20 million. That's just
Higher.
really?
As many as turkeys, 35.
Oh, that could be.
One turkey, one pie.
Not as hot. No, wait a minute. Turkeys was 46 million.
Oh, 46. Oh, I thought it was 36.
Turkey was 46 million. Pumpkin pies is just a little over that.
Really?
Because you eat pie before and after Thanksgiving. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking.
that's right. Yeah.
50 million pumpkin pies are consumed every Thanksgiving.
And you know
Wow.
what, people? Thank your farmer. Because they make awesome pumpkins.
Oh, I don't
My
like
farmer
pumpkin pie.
makes, I love pumpkin pie.
I wouldn't have contributed to that number. I'll tell you that right now.
I contributed us, trust me.
My sister, on the other hand, I think she would eat a whole pie to herself.
I ate most of one, or at least half of one at Thanksgiving, because I made it from scratch, and the texture was a little different. So the other ones had like one piece, and that was, or a small piece, and that was it.
Yeah, because you have to boil out the water first.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about pumpkin. I just don't like that flavor.
It's just like apple crisp. You have to use a certain apple.
No, there are a lot of pumpkin pie excrement made the next day.
I always cut the the pumpkin for my mom.
So Troy, that's why it's called Black Friday, because it's all about the Black Day. Gotcha.
I read one thing, which trade is the busiest after American Thanksgiving, and it was plumbers.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, what was that?
the trade that's most busy after Thanksgiving.
It's plumbers.
Oh, the trade.
Yep.
Plumbers. Yeah. Huh. Okay, Steve. Don't say it.
Obviously,
Don't say it, Steve.
Troy already said it
Okay. Thank
No.
you, Troy.
because I said Black Day.
Opinion of my American friends. Do Americans prefer apple pie or pumpkin pie?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
That's an easy one, pumpkin for me.
Apple for me, but I don't know what the Americans would like.
Hi, Larry. Larry, pumpkin or apple?
Do Americans prefer apple pie or pumpkin pie?
Apple.
I say pumpkin.
You don't need to bring nap time into this, Larry.
Oh no, he's gonna be full of energy.
Because they're skipping nap time.
I'm with Troy, pumpkin. Roxy said apple.
That wasn't an option, Larry. I'm asking you, do Americans prefer apple or pumpkin pie?
That was a Canadian option. We're talking about the American options.
Uh,
You know, it's strawberry rhubarb.
I like strawberry rhubarb.
I love strawberry rhubarb.
According to the one I was looking at, it said apple.
That's what I was thinking.
I like apple pie and pumpkin pie, but I prefer pumpkin.
Cheers, Roxy.
Yep.
Any guess on what year green bean casserole was introduced to Thanksgiving dinner?
1953.
Damn, you're close.
It's 1956.
What's that?
I don't know. You were closer, probably 54.
I don't gotta let the people.
I like Troy, 1950s.
See, that's why I just threw out a number because I was like,
Larry says 47. You said 53, and Roxy said 56. 1955.
oh,
How close you guys were.
Troy, you should have said halfway between us. You would have won. Okay, can I ask a question? Roxy, tell me what the Americans put in their green bean casserole.
Green beans.
If you like it, they put cream of mushroom soup. If you don't like it, they put cream of chicken soup.
Oh, so there's a cream and then okay.
Yeah, cream of chicken soup. Homemade is just homemade. If you make it, people saute their own mushrooms and make their own cream.
Okay.
but the traditional way: cream of chicken soup, green
So that
beans.
was how Campbell stayed in the game of soup. We're going to invent a new dish, tell people this is what you got to do at Thanksgiving. They all bought the cream of mushroom, and now, gotcha.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
like
but-
Like
mushroom.
that, then you have put the crunchy onion, fried onion stuff on
Mhm.
top.
Yep, the onion. Sprinkle those canned little onion things on it.
I prefer the bacon things.
We're
Okay, sorry.
having House pizza here in a bit. I made scallop potatoes and pork chop.
No, man.
Pizza
mix
for
it up.
Thanksgiving. Or did you have your Thanksgiving turkey earlier today?
Who are you asking?
In the chat.
Ham and everything soup, fried onions, cheese, and green beans.
Put cheese on top of it?
Never heard of cheese in it.
My aunt used to make it and bring it to Christmas. I wasn't,
So it would be.
I
Sorry,
wasn't a fan.
So it's pretty much like you said, your potatoes, scallop potatoes, but it's scallop green beans.
Yeah,
I never heard of them putting cheese in it.
Well, it's like scallop potatoes. You put cheese into.
different families probably have different versions. Trying to improve it or something. I don't know.
Or they had too much cheese in the fridge. On the farm, so they had to
Oh,
get rid of it.
we already know what's the name of the biggest shopping day that follows Thanksgiving.
Black Friday. Or, Boxing.
Yeah, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Well,
I didn't write it down, but the history of Black Friday came in regards to after following the big football game and it was in Philadelphia, which is where the oldest Thanksgiving parade was. After the whatever football game, and all these people had come rushing into town, and that keeping the police officers busy trying to deal with traffic and shoplifters and all that, and it was kind of after Thanksgiving kind of get a bad name. And people are saying it was Black Friday. Well, then that's when people try the commercial things try to do the big sales to give it a more positive spin on that day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try no version.
And now Black Friday sales started a couple weeks ago all over the place, all over the internet.
Yep. It's more 86% or something was done online now or something, and what it used to be all these people camping outside the stores to get all the big deals overnight.
Do you remember those days?
I
Because
think
Sunday everything was closed.
the pandemic kind of screwed that around. Now it's more online shopping, and now the Canadians are doing it too. So they try to keep the Canadians from going to the States to buy all the sales and stuff.
Yeah, I remember the day standing in line, people shoving and pushing just to get an item. Yep. I remember the year they came out with Furbies.
Oh
And
my
that was a
god!
big, and we went there, and I think it was Kmart that we used to have. We went in, and the lady says, "The Furbies didn't come in, so you'll have to put a rain check in. We'll give you today's price." I get home an hour and a half later. Hello, you have a request for a Furby? We found some. Would you like to come get one? I didn't have to push and shove to get a Furby.
What is a
But I
Furby?
did a rain check.
You don't know what a Furby is? Google it, baby. Google the picture of a Furby.
Larry says wants a Furby. They're so cute. I wouldn't.
I've got 'em in
That was
there.
after I was older when those came around. I was just getting out of my teens when the Cabbage Patch dolls.
I love the Cabbage Patch.
That was another big one.
Yes.
Yep.
People fought for those too. Mm.
And you had to look at their bum to make sure it was the real one.
Well, I got patterned and I started making some, and I sold some because people couldn't get the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
just to keep their kids happy until they could get a real one. But I made money on it.
Yeah, my mother made them too for some of her friends and me.
They were cute.
Yeah.
I had one. I don't know what happened to mine. Probably got given away.
One Christmas, I got 2 Cabbage Patch dolls. One for my dad, one for my aunt. And when I opened them, they were twins. But they were the same birthday, same name, different clothes. So I was like, I got twins.
Mary's mother-in-law still has a Cabbage Patch Kid that Ananda used to own. That's cool.
I braided mine to look cool.
Yeah, I've got my mother's homemade Cabbage Patch doll in there. The first one she made, the head was probably as big as my head.
Yeah.
And she's going, that doesn't look right. And so someone else that was making them said, the pattern is that big so you can have it to stuff down into the body. So she put less stuff in and they turned out better.
According to Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey on record weigh?
85 pounds.
No,
600.
I'm going to say 153. Oh, I'm going to say it's huge.
You were dang close, Roxy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maximum Clover?
The heaviest one on record is 86 pounds.
Wow, she was
She was
close.
off-
So me saying 600, I was thinking of a pterodactyl. Then.
No, we're not talking emus and ostriches. We're not roasting them for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
We have an ostrich farm in our town.
Michael Ann, question. Do you have the question, where is the biggest turkey in the world? Like a
Nope.
statue? Can I tell you where it is?
What?
Troy's
And
saying
Troy's going to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Kentucky is where the cheese and green bean casserole. Keep in mind they call lunch dinner, and there's no other dinner in that day, just dinner at lunchtime. Interesting.
Ozzie, Minnesota. I'm known for the home of the Big Tom, world's largest turkey. Frazee, Minnesota. Nick, have you been to the biggest turkey in the world? Troy, have you been to the biggest turkey?
What state consumes the most turkey every Thanksgiving? What state consumes the most turkey every Thanksgiving?
Vermont.
I'm going to say
Uh-huh.
North Carolina. It's got to be east. It's got to be east.
Minnesota.
Nope.
Montana?
Probably Georgia.
Troy's getting closer.
Texas.
Florida?
Nope, Troy's getting closer.
Texas, Louisiana.
Alabama! No.
You guys are getting farther away. I said Troy's getting closer.
What's next to Texas?
New Mexico.
You won't believe. You gotta
New
go
Orleans.
farther west.
New Orleans.
Gotta go west.
Arizona?
Getting warmer.
Utah.
Nope, getting colder.
I
Ohio.
don't know the states in this section right here. No, we already said that. That's Nevada. There we go.
You
Oh,
won't,
Troy.
you won't believe this, though. It's California.
What?
California.
They don't have farms. They just have dry land.
And they have like vegans.
Yeah, they have vegans. That doesn't work.
what the thing said, and I forgot to write down the one where most turkeys are raised.
Turkeys are beautiful. But they're vicious.
Specifically, what is Americans' favorite side dish?
Is it the sweet potatoes with the
Jennifer
marshmallows?
Lopez?
Or is it the stuffing? Or is it the cranberries? Those are the cranberries. Stuffing?
Jennifer Lopez?
Kelly has a lot of hungry mofos.
Well, yeah, because they're all vegan.
Uh,
I'm going to say the dressing.
It's either the dressing or the sweet potato souffle.
That's what I said. I was like, it's the sweet potatoes stuffing, but I think I'm going to go with stuffing.
yeah, I think I'm
We're
gonna go
saying
with
mac and cheese, and you guys are saying dressing, stuffing.
Cornbread, yeah.
It's stuffing.
All right. Number 2 is probably the sweet potato marshmallow.
Well, stuffing's got to come with turkey. I mean, every turkey is stuffed, so I mean that would make
yeah,
sense.
because that's how they grow to be stuffed. Exactly.
And stuffing, dressing, I like the bird stuffed. I don't like stovetop. Well, I'll eat stovetop, but that's the only option. But it's not. I don't make stovetop.
I don't
It
either.
doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same texture. The same.
I tried
like-
stovetop
I like
ones.
chunks of bread. I don't like crumbs.
See, that's the whole thing. Do you like
That-
the chunks or do you like it not chunky? That's the thing. I like it chunky too.
I like a chicken. Mine is bread, onions, melted butter, salt, pepper.
Gizzards, and a bit of garlic and some raisins.
I'm eating cornbread dressing.
Ooh.
So if that stuffing is the most favorite side dish, what's the least favorite side dish?
Cranberries.
Huh?
No.
Or is it beets? One or the other. It's red. Beets or cranberries.
It's probably that green bean casserole.
Bingo!
No way!
Oh wow!
See, that's what I'm saying. You might as well make piscala potatoes instead of green bean casserole. Just telling you people.
When it comes to the veggies, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, when I do turkey, the veggies I do are corn and the carrots, the glazed carrots. That's what my kids
Or it's
prefer.
green beans. That's it.
One year I did my grandmother's scallop turnip, which is basically, it's like mashed turnip, but it's turnip and then you put a layer of apples in there, and then another layer of mashed turnip, and then you put a topping on it like you would do like a apple crisp. It's very sweet. And
I would like that because I love turnips. So
it was good. It was good. I made it not last year before, I think it was, because I was given a turnip. My kids tried it, but nobody liked it, so I got to eat it all.
given the turnout, it was not a turn up. Okay, I have a question. Can I ask the Americans this, Michael Ann?
Sure.
Have they tried the new ketchup with the dill pickle sauce? Is this on your American Thanksgiving tables, people? I want to know.
I haven't seen it in America, so I need to look next time I go.
I have to go to the next store to buy another 2 cases.
She takes that to bed with her.
I do. It's on my nightstand because I love it that much.
I don't eat that much ketchup anymore.
Put it this way.
She makes love
It's
to the ketchup.
French's mustard's best friend now.
I
And
don't-
yes, it's Heinz. It's not French's. Yeah. That's a big step for me.
I kind of agree there, Troy. It's-
You know what, Troy? We made homemade Big Macs at home at my friend Carol's house, and we made the Big Mac sauce. You know, in the Big Mac sauce, there's those crunchy, like there's those bits of pickle. You put that, sauce is smooth, not chunky. It's a texture thing. It's just there's
each their own. But what year did canned cranberries come about?
Here.
next year I would like to go pick strawberry cranberries.
Probably 1951.
I'm gonna say it was after the green beans casserole. So let me say 1964.
Nope,
Yeah, I'm
older, than
going
that.
60.
Older than that.
Older than
1947, older than 50s.
1935.
I was just going to say 30, 35.
Even before that.
So it was a war thing? 1918.
You're getting closer.
1900?
Troy's close. He says 1910s. It was 1912.
Wow.
And cranberries
Wow.
come out. It's like,
Cranberries are delicious, people. I don't know why you don't say yes to cranberries.
which state produces the most cranberries?
Oh, there
Which
used to be
one
a
is that?
commercial where you'd see them and they call it, you're
Vermont?
out in the bog.
Vermont? I don't know.
The,
So I said,
the,
who has the bugs? I don't know.
it's called a bog when you're in the cranberries.
Well, they flood the fields to float
Yeah.
the cranberries up to harvest them.
Yeah.
And to do that job, you're constantly attacked by spiders.
Yeah, because they all
Well,
float.
they're drowning. They're trying to save themselves, or they're floating on the cranberries.
I would not do that job just because of that.
But I need to try it because I want to get over fear of spiders.
No, thank
He
you.
says Florida.
I'm too old to.
I
play
don't
that
think
game.
Florida.
Nope.
No,
This
I don't
state,
think-
this state is known for something totally.
So I say Vermont. They're known for maple syrup, but it's isn't it? No. Pennsylvania. I'm gonna say Pennsylvania.
What's the difference between cranberries and a turd? Cranberries float.
Cranberries are delicious. They're good for your high blood pressure.
Depending on your diet, turds can float too.
Minnesota.
Delaware. You're getting closer.
Montana.
New York.
Nope, too far east.
Chicago. I need a mop. Yeah.
You got to go a little north.
North.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know the state was cranberries because I would think they were something more dairy related.
Oh, Wisconsin.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep, Troy got it too. Wisconsin. Like, I know they're big for cheese, but cranberries?
So, Larry, next September, I'll meet you in Wisconsin in the bog with the spiders and the cranberries. Oh. Oh, there's
Two more questions. Do male or female turkeys gobble?
Hmm?
Male.
I say female because she's trying to attract the right male.
The other way around.
The other way around.
Mm-hmm.
The man does the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
always.
Not the
Oh, yeah,
woman.
he does. Fluffs up that tail, waddles around, does his little gobble, 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 shows off, just like a peacock does.
So is that why he has these things on the bottom?
And
Oh.
oh, well, the one I was talking about, I'm a Survivor's Sanctuary, they have one turkey named Cornholio.
Yes. Yes.
But you can see him when he gets more agitated and how much more red his waddle gets and all that stuff. And I was like, I never really had a good look at turkeys until they started doing video of that. Gobble, gobble. Last question.
Drum roll, please.
What do Marilyn Monroe, Meryl Streep, Matt Damon, and Taylor Swift have in common?
They were all born on the same day.
They were all born on Thanksgiving.
Nope.
They've all been
Marilyn Monroe, Meryl Streep, Matt Damon, and Taylor Swift. What do they have in common?
They're all on my Netflix.
Their names all start with an M.
Taylor Swift doesn't start with an M.
Oh no.
No, her name is Mrs. Kelsey, so it starts with an M. Meryl Streep, Taylor Swift, Matt Damon,
And Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn
Toronto.
Monroe.
They're all
They're all-
actresses.
Doing a movie depicting Thanksgiving? No, not close
Yep.
enough. They're blonde.
They're all real blondes.
They all wear heels, even Matt Damon.
This is something that goes way back that they have in common.
They're all
I mean, they all were related to. They all liked Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I mean, FDR, the other one.
they were all related to the natives' first Thanksgiving.
You're getting close.
The Pilgrims. Thank you, Troy. Tell me the word, Troy.
They all have Native American Indian in them.
Nope. They are all descendants of passengers or crew of the Mayflower.
Wow!
Wow. Someone that you don't like.
I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I heard something about that, I think, with Taylor Swift. I was like, what?
Question. Pistachio or caramel? Or vanilla? Pistachio. Vanilla.
Caramel.
It depends on what it is.
So macaron.
No. I would go caramel too. I like V's answer than Netflix and high heels. For all Swifties. I should have a binder to put all these things in so I can. I usually end up putting them in someplace and then I end up tossing them out.
You should, put them in a binder and say, use for 2 years from now.
Are you going to do like my radio station? At a certain point, he takes all the questions back. And then he asks them again and says, you already know the answer.
Oh, Forgetful Fridays or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, this binder has nothing in it. I'm going to start sticking them in there.
That was delicious.
Like, there's a space there. Work goes in there. Oh, my helping hands binder goes up there too. I was looking for a picture for my cousin. She asked if I had any pictures of her when she was a baby or a young child. So I started going through the photo albums up here.
Oh my God.
There's like one of these big things that has like 9 different sections. So I had moved my sewing table out of the way and I went through and I organized them, went through them. My oldest, one's on my oldest there. They're all scrapbooks. And my mom and I did scrapbooking. So my oldest, my youngest, this is kind of different stuff. And then the next row, 2 sections of it are the ones my mom did. And then I have some random ones. I even have my wedding album. Believe that. I kept it. I don't know.
Larry, how do you know people are a Swiftie fan? It's yeah.
I get it.
All Swiftie fans right now have bracelets on.
I like some of her music. I can't say I'm a big Swiftie, but I like a lot of music.
I listen to her lyrics. Like I read the lyrics. That's what. I don't want to take a break. I'm still watching my clip. Thank you for asking.
Hey, Troy, might have bought something special from a special store. Wink, wink. My son brought me one home.
Did my phone push a button?
No, you're still here.
My favorite drink at the special store is called Neon Rush because it tastes like Mountain Dew. Well, now they make a gummy in the Neon Rush. The can of the drink has got way too many carbs. The single gummy has like 2 or 3 carbs, and I only eat half at a time. So I was like, okay.
Can
I haven't had it yet.
Can I just say to Larry, He's not a Swifty. He's a puddle of mud. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mic drop.
No comment. I don't talk about politics.
It's not politics. I just said this is what he is. Puddle of mud, and I don't want to get dirty. You got some! I got Michael Ann addicted to these. These are so good.
I do not care for cheese corn, but I like the Chicago mix. Well, it wasn't called Chicago mix. It was called something else in the state.
Yeah, it's called something else. Yeah.
But I'll eat the cheese corn just so it's like I gotta eat the cheese popcorn if I want to eat the caramel corn.
Steve doesn't like it because I don't open the bag on the top because the popcorn with the cheese is on the top. I flip it, I open it, and I get to the caramel straight.
I opened it from the top last time, but you do a bag is worth it, don't you?
But if you leave it on the counter for like a day or two and shake it a few times,
It is.
then when you're ready, you just slowly, and then
It's a mix of cheese popcorn and caramel popcorn. Diabetic friendly.
there's a lot of sugar, and then they're covered.
It's 36 grams of carbs for
Larry, I can tell you what's diabetic friendly.
2 1/4 cups.
You can have popcorn. So if you pop your own popcorn, like on the stovetop, whatever, you can make it with bacon grease instead of regular bacon, with regular oil. It'll be infused with bacon. And when it's almost done, you take that 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and you put it on top. Diabetic friendly because you can have a little bit of sugar.
Popcorn is really good with pepper, too.
Yep. Garlic.
Actually,
I'm a
I
garlic.
have the pepper oil, black pepper oil,
Ooh.
essential oil. Just a couple drops
I'll
of
eat
lemon.
popcorn, but it's not my favorite. It
So I
doesn't,
love
it doesn't like my stomach that well, but I'll eat it every once in a while.
What do priests and Christmas trees have in common? They both have balls for decoration. Children.
Troy.
It's early in the day.
Did you enjoy the few
It's a-
videos I've been sending you with some of that genre?
I eat the no name. We've been eating the no name brand buttery. That's what I was gonna get. Wrap it up for my youngest. A box of popcorn.
Danny
So
D's.
next week, folks, if you haven't seen, next Thursday, I will be on from 6 to 7. Because right coming up at 7, guess who's going to do a live?
Gonna do a live.
So I
Yay!
will be running over next week. Stick on time.
It's all good.
I'll be there whether I'm on stage or behind stage or in front of the whatever. Whoever you invite up, I'll be there.
It's going to be
First week of the
fun.
month is usually cruise stuff, but I don't think we'll be talking cruise stuff.
You can talk cruise stuff all you want.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Maybe we will have some grand reveals.
Roxy the roadie.
What?
I would love to be a roadie.
Rock-
Oh, where'd you go? She went back to be a roadie again. Roxy!
She's gone on the road. Danny says, I missed you, but we're so happy you're coming back. I have to wait and see. So I've been wrapping. Oh, she hit the red button.
She hit the red button. Don't touch the red button.
I hit the wrong button.
Don't hit the big red button.
She has to put another red button somewhere else so she thinks it's that one.
No, she wanted to be on the south side.
By the way, it is a big red button. Hi.
Oh, that's cute. That reminds me of some native paintings.
Yes, owl. I think it's an
From
owl.
basic boring black from
Mine is just
Dollarama.
yours on the PC. I just push. That's it.
Oh, I can't. I'll have to curb my munchies and make pumpkin fruit.
Ooh, enjoy the pumpkin pie. Put extra ginger for me.
Yum. Thanks for coming by, Troy. Always glad to have you here.
Roxy wants to take a tour of your basement. Whose basement?
Well, you went to the bin, my
Oh, yeah. I went to the basement.
I don't leave her down there that long.
Because there's no more snacks. She took them all.
No, the snacks are all over here.
So I said she took them all. There's no more snacks.
Troy will be thinking of you when we try our special present.
No, there's my snack.
Star.
Oh, the chocolate covered gingerbread.
Yes, the chocolate covered gingerbread.
Oh, the German cookies. Yes.
They're kind of
That is so good.
cakey.
Yeah.
I could eat. I bought them last year. After the second box, the third box kind of got pushed off to the side because you had your fill of them. So I may get one more box, but I don't think I'll buy 3 this year. It's just too much. They're good.
Well, you're supposed to put it in the freezer. And at Easter, you take it out. You got that last box at Easter.
Yeah, I want another one of those chocolate cakes that they had from Germany, but I don't remember when it was, and I may have missed it already.
I might do a special development on the Kris Kringle in Kitchener.
I went to what was it, Shoppers today? Shoppers. They had the people there selling the fruit cake.
No, I don't want fruit cake.
The only fruit I want in my cake is a pineapple for
I loved my mom's fruit cake. My mom's fruit cake was never dry. It was always moist.
My granddaddy loved those fruit cakes, and every Christmas, he'd get 3 or 4 of them from Christmas presents because he loved them so much.
All I could say is no. There's other things I can eat. No. Just no.
I would say sadly, but the best year was the year my dad was in a car accident and it didn't get made until closer to Easter.
Woo!
Because for the I kill for fruitcake, the dark kind, I can eat the whole cake in one sitting. Because she'd marinate the fruit, whatever, whether it be brandy, cognac,
Whatever.
She'd go down, put a little more in, and she'd stir it and put a little more in the next week or whatever. I don't know how often she did it. Stir it.
Every time she did laundry.
Yeah, she kept in a thing down in the it was down the fruit cellar.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I was 6, my dad was in a head-on collision. He was working out of town. He was working in Peterborough, and the highway, the divided highway, the grass median down the middle. Before they put those cement barriers, the grass median down the middle, and he was driving in the right-hand lane, and he seen headlights swerving in the other lane, and this lady come right across, and by the time she hit him, he had stopped on the shoulder of the road, and she still hit him head on.
What?
Drunk driver.
Wow.
With her kid and like teenage kid and another kid in the back seat. They walked away without a scratch. My dad was in hospital for 2.5 months before he finally came home from Peterborough, and then he ended up back in hospital here to have surgery because he had been in traction. He had right leg was broken in several places, and his left arm, or his left elbow, because he ended up putting a pin in his elbow. And but when his foot was in traction, he ended up getting a pressure sore. So they ended up doing skin graft in hospital here. Took skin off his other calf, and he had a hairy heel. But, no, so that year, it was December was Friday the 13th in December. So, needless to say, that year, when my mom was home, she'd put a little bit more booze on it, stir it up, a little more booze on it. So until my dad was at a hospital, that cake didn't get made. But with all the booze and the fruit, it was so moist.
I know booze cooks out, but to me that would be really boozy.
I could tell you, I've tried only 3 of those cakes. The best one was from Mama Jamaica because it was rum from Jamaica, and trust me, when she was cutting it, it was oozing in.
I'll say the last time I had fruit cake,
Oof.
it was probably a year after I got married, because my top layer of my wedding cake was fruit cake. Because I got married on the 4th of December, so
That makes sense.
it was 3 weeks before Christmas. Top layer was fruit cake, and I had one tier, and then I had a water fountain,
Ooh.
and then the top 2 tiers. Well, the tier below and the tier above were just styrofoam dummies, and then the fruit cake on top, and then it was decorated with holly.
Oh.
I don't know. Considered. I've looked at it. I'm
I
dreaming.
looked at it, yeah.
I'm dreaming.
I also looked at the Lotto Max winnings payout this week. I'm just saying.
Because my brain's going, if I'm going down to Miami, I'm going for more than just one.
Yeah, Michael Ann and I said if we're going to Miami,
Or whether it be a back-to-back or side-by-side or back-to-back. If it's on the Magic, it's going to be a back-to-back-to-back.
or it's a back-to-back, and then I jump on another cruise line for a third one and just get it all done.
Well, we got the 5th to the 13th, and then the 13th to the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 19th to the 26th is finally an ABC cruise.
Yeah. I know.
Or it's the Magic and then side by side with a Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Because unfortunately, it doesn't get back into port until the 13th, and the Horizon goes out on the 12th.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
I want to go back on the Horizon too, but I also want to do ABC. But I know I've looked at stuff.
Steve has looked at it as well.
I've been looking. I want to take that 16-day cruise to Barcelona, Spain.
You
Who
just
doesn't?
you want to see
Felipe.
Felipe again.
But I really enjoyed it. It was my first cruise, so I can't compare cruise ships. So this is a different cruise ship, so I need to go compare another cruise ship.
Trust me, I prefer the Carnival Horizon over the Carnival Breeze.
But this
Why?
is
Like
Carnival.
from Spain?
This is Carnival what? Valor.
Yeah,
Valor.
I like that one better too.
Oh.
The Breeze was showing
Oh
its
yeah,
age.
I am hooked. Anybody wants to go on a 16-day cruise, the end of April through May 10th?
So, question: are you going to the Rock and Roll one as well?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
She's like, I want to get my next status.
Now the Valor is smaller than the Breeze.
Well, the Valor also for 16 days. Right now, yesterday, it was like $1,000, almost $300.
So that's
Last
good.
week
Under
it went
$100 a day.
Yeah, it went down from last week. It went down $200 from last week. So I said, if I wait another day or so, it might be down another.
My Carnival card is red now, so it matches my red wallet. Yay!
A back-to-back, it would turn gold.
That's what I said. I said, then I have to upgrade and use my other wallet.
My problem is do I leave Candy at the vets for about 20 days? I don't know.
Ugh. That's the problem with a puppy or a cat or anything. Anything living underneath you, you got to worry about
Well, I
that.
know you can take a dog on cruises because we saw one.
But it has,
Wasn't it a little white dog that was on our cruise?
yeah, but they were learning to, one, the older one was a support dog.
Yeah.
And the other one was learning to be a support dog.
No, we're not going on the R&R.
No.
I know some people that are going only because they're going to get the free booze.
I don't want the booze, and I don't want to see people do stuff.
It's not what I'm into, and I can't say spending that kind of money.
Same, just like Margaritaville. I was like, I don't know if I want to go away.
I mean, it's around $2,500 if I'm not mistaken, somewhere up in there. And that's just you can take 2 Carnival cruises for that price.
Yeah. And even get booze packages on both.
And if you play in the casino, don't have to play a lot. You'll get casino free booze. I've offered some now, but the cruise leaves in like 2 weeks. Ain't no way I can be ready for a cruise in 2 weeks.
Don't not get me started about the casino on the breeze, please. I have issues.
I never got to the casino. The only time I was in the casino was when Roxy took me for a drink the last night.
Oh yeah, I said I'm in the casino. I'll meet you at so and so next to the casino. Well, we went there and we were gonna go in and do our interview, but it was full. So right outside the door was a nice little table. We sat there and did the interview, and then there was the bar was right there. So we went over to the bar because I had 2 free drinks. And
so you were at the
non
non-smoking one. You were at the non-smoking one, yeah. It's a beautiful bar, that one. I was impressed.
And that interview will drop, I think it's the end of December. I have it scheduled to release. I have shared it with Helping Hands. You may see that interview ahead of that on Helping Hands, but I will release it at the end of December.
Yeah, I still have one more to do with Steve, but I kind of did a little happy anniversary blurb. That was my...
And speaking of Helping Hands for cruising, if people are know anybody that deserves a cruise, that hasn't cruised before, that they've been down on their luck, and that, go to the website, Helping Hands 4 cruising.org, and nominate. You can't nominate yourself or a family member.
Yeah.
But if you know a family member that's deserving, you can get somebody else to nominate them.
Yeah.
Because I have a thought there, but also the upcoming cruises aren't suitable for this person either. So
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm going to wait on that.
They're not people that drink.
Or anybody going to host a group cruise?
Mm-hmm. Like Larry.
I was looking for more hosts too, as well. We'll see. We have a cruise-a-thon coming up in January as well.
Yeah. January, is that the one in Alaska, or is that 2026? 2025?
Alaska is June 2025.
2020. I was said 2025. So.
I would love to go to Alaska too. I've never been.
Larry, are you hosting? Are you hosting a cruise? And is it an H4C cruise? I'm just asking.
There's only 2 coming up in 2025. And everybody's planning something in 2026.
Leaving out of Seattle? I'm just saying, making an excuse that I could just stay there for a few days.
Well,
Thank you, Danny.
Someone said I need to host a Helping Hands cruise, but I don't know what you have to do, what it details. But that one going to Barcelona, Spain, if you've got 16 days, that's a good deal. If that would make a great Helping Hands for cruising one. It's just that it would cost, depending on where you live, how much to get back home.
Roxy, you would have time to do the pub crawl, the room crawl, the food crawl, the, the breakfast crawl, and the. And
Oh yeah,
the-
because there's I think there's 5 or 6 days in a row that you're nothing but on the
that's what I'm
ship.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But you might have experience like I do in the morning on the first day. Oh, I might have a bit of seasickness. I've never been seasick in my life.
I didn't have any
Cruise-
seasickness.
Cruisathon dates January 17th. Well, it'll be 17th, 18th, and hopefully we can get enough people to participate for the 19th. We're going to be doing the Friday evenings, all day Saturday, and if we can get enough people to do the Sundays, then we'll do the Sundays. 17th to the 19th. April 11th to the 13th. That's close to Sean's birthday in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we picked April. And we kind of tried to space it out through the year. And then August 8th, 9th, and 10th. August 9th was Sean's dad's birthdays. So that's why we picked that weekend. So that's the significance of that weekend. So if there's anybody in here that's interested in participating, let us know. You can let me know or V know. We're both on the board, and well, actually V's more into that side of the things, but you can all let either one of us know. You're
You're
if
just
you're not available in January, but you might be in April. Just let us know. We can make note of it.
yeah.
If you know what, any other channels, not just cruising channels, any channel.
Yeah.
Please make sure if you're going to do it,
any
that you're,
traveling, any
if you're going to help,
homesteading.
if you're going to host a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, please mention Helping Hands for Cruising and not just your channel.
Well,
We've had
that's
that problem before. We want people that are going to really help us out.
Hey, Bernie.
That's my 2 cents.
Larry's says he's putting his name in the hat for January. People are only doing 1 hour. Yep, we're trying to get other, and if anybody knows any bigger channels, like trying to get out there, trying to get beyond just the cruising community.
I have 3 communities right now. That is my goal to hit 3 communities. Bang, bang, bang. So if I could get those 3 communities on board, you are going to have a variety pack.
Okay, you're
You gotta
plugged
play a
in.
wild card, but I'm just trying to get them all. That's the thing.
Battery status 61%. You're plugged in.
Unplug and replug.
Is
It's being finicky.
this thing got? I'm just wondering if this thing got.
I should do a private stream with Bernae. Bernae follows eclectic channels like I do, so she'd be picking my brain too. So
V's also looking to interview some people before M25 too.
yeah.
So if you don't make,
So if you want to be featured on the M25, because there's a lot of new people right now on that list. So
M25 is going to be big because it's M25 The Gathering.
the gathering. It's
It's
not
a
the horror.
It's a conglomeration between our
2
bunch
communities.
and another community,
2 communities.
van life and or whatever
Van life and RV life.
RV life.
Mm-hmm.
There was a local guy that was doing his own meetup on his own property, but they were getting to be beyond what his property could handle. So, and there was a boondocking thing there. He was at the M24. It was our neighbor. Got chatting.
What do you think he does?
Kevin, and Kevin and him got chatting in the night, and he lives right there. He lives near. So
Larry, I'll get you and Bernae. We could just
you're getting a meeting of the minds there.
yeah. So that's what it's called in English. Meeting of the minds. I just say a tete-a-tete because I don't know what it is in English.
Head to head.
Meeting of the minds. Okay, I'm gonna remember that now.
You're
Yes.
supporters too.
Bernae, not Bernae, Danny. When's the wedding again?
2025.
I'm expecting her to tell me in how many days because I was like, I love
Yeah, how
it.
many days? She's always got the countdowns. Mary's got the pro.
People, by the way, after tonight, it's not going to be 4 weeks for Christmas. It'll be 3 weeks and 6 days. I'm just saying. 4
May
weeks.
May 30th.
Woo! God, it's so close.
That's an interesting day. That's my ex's birthday.
No!
182 days. This is,
I'm not there, you. That's what I was waiting for. Yes! I like to see that number go down. It's like on the cruise. You just want to see that number go.
oh, I love the countdowns. It's like,
I love
oh,
this.
it was this many hundred days, and now it was like, now it's under 100 days. Now it's like less than a month, and it's gone.
My favorite picture of that. Did I ever show you my favorite picture? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Which
Quickly,
one?
I know. Quickly, I know.
The peaching cheeks.
Yes, Danny has already got her dress for the wedding.
Yeah, it's gonna look.
Some of us had the privilege of seeing a picture of it.
Some of us got VIP. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Her special girls.
Okay, where is it?
Next countdown is 645 days. That's a lot of days.
Maybe I should do a helping hands for cruising single cruise.
Woo! That means I can't go. Where is it?
Yeah, you get to see it eventually.
What color is it?
It's a surprise.
I'm not gonna say.
It's a surprise.
I play possum. What was I supposed to show you now? I'm like lost in the sea of pictures.
Your favorite
We're talking
cruising
about
picture?
countdowns.
What?
We were talking
You're
about
looking for your
countdowns.
favorite
Oh, yes,
picture
my
of the
favorite
cruise?
countdown. Where's my picture of the countdown? Why is it not there?
I had one the day before the cruise where it was at 23 hours and 23 minutes.
Well, I'm looking for that picture that says. Where did it go? Oh. Screenshots. Now it's under screenshots.
Oh, that's weird.
I kind of tried to organize them, but I never thought screenshots.
Okay, it says plugged in, but it's.
Is it
not
giving you
plugged.
attitude again?
Well, I just went from 50.
Make sure the dog didn't step on the cord.
Where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. 1 hour, 9 minutes.
Ah,
Hey, it's Troy number 2.
Troy number 2! AKA, I call him Troy number 3 because I call him T3 because he's on T3s. Are you still on T3s or not? I predicted T3s in your future. I don't.
I want to go to Alaska, but I want that to be a special year.
Yes, Larry, I will go with you to Alaska on a special year. Just tell me it's not in the next 2
you
or
want to
3
go back? Okay, give me a minute. I'll take you outside.
I want to do Alaska for
Sit,
my
wait.
special
Sit,
birthday,
wait.
which is not till 2028.
See, that's what I'm saying. 2028. 2020, 2030.
July 2028 is a special. Week of July 23rd, 2028 be a special birthday.
Yeah, that week is perfect. I'm just saying.
Well, it's a birthday week for several people.
Yeah. We
Mine
should
would have been
do.
a week or two before.
Because that's me, Amy, V, Meg are all in that week.
Isn't
Roxy's not long before.
Yeah, yours is a bit before. When is Najuma's though?
I don't know.
I don't know. For some reason, Najuma is coming up like June, July as well. I think.
Why is that blinking?
Larry, Alaska. It was always number one on my list. Number two was Spain, and
That's why if you had 16 days, we'd end in Barcelona, Spain, and spend a couple of days there.
just jet set from Seattle to Spain, and then just come back to Miami.
I'm thinking for stocking stuffers, giving these guys some scratch tickets. So I might have to get myself one.
Get the big ones, the $20 ones, the big huge ones.
Well, I downsized on
Oh, was I supposed to do this?
stockings this year.
Sorry, Larry. I can't. Larry, yes. I'm left-handed. It doesn't work.
How are you doing, Troy? Any luck with the hunting? I haven't seen pictures, so
Oh, I saw one picture.
you seen one picture?
Mm-hmm. You look like a good snack, is all I'm going to say.
By the way, I haven't forgotten about your prize, Mike Land. I want it before September. How's that?
No. How about we tell them August so then we can get it by September?
Well, we got a postal strike too. That doesn't help. I want it in my hot little hands before September.
But Larry knows a bunch of van lifers. They're just going to pick it up at your house, Larry, and they're going to come all the way to Michigan and give it to Mike Land. See where this is going at?
There's another American in the basement.
Knock, knock, who's there?
It's Troy!
I sound like Levi, though.
Oh, no.
You sound like me. What did they do to your vocal cord? Did they bruise it?
He stayed out too late.
Oh, yeah.
Because they went from the front to do the surgery.
Oh,
Put a tube down my throat
yeah.
and then move the tube off to the side to get to the vertebrae.
What? I know where that tube goes. So I'm like, well,
So needless to say, there's a little bit of build-up in front of it where the stitches and stuff were. So I just got to wait for the swelling and everything to finish going down.
But you're only 16 days post-op.
Yeah, they said just depends on the person.
Troy,
How
the
long it
white
takes
boy.
to get rid of the packet of build-up underneath there.
See, when somebody has a vocal thing, they're like, oh, V, now I get it. It's annoying.
I don't know, for Sandy, it's either a blessing or a curse. Cause he's
Yeah,
quiet,
right.
But now I can't hear what he's saying.
So,
Not too bad. It comes and goes. Like today, I talked too much, so it's a little worse.
That happens. I hear her when she
And I'm
talks too much.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be icing it, so
And the hands
make-
better.
yeah, a little bit. It comes and goes because of it takes a while for the nerve to
Yep.
regenerate that's been compressed for so long.
I'm glad you're
Hey,
okay.
I'm up to 20-pound weight restriction now.
Nice.
Holy crap. I can't probably even push 20 pounds.
Well, they had me at 10 pounds or less for up until yesterday, Wednesday when I seen
That's yesterday.
or Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know. Days are all running together right now.
Someday that finishes with day, right? We're good. Gotcha.
Yeah,
In
we're
French,
all
it's-
running together because I'm not going to work
yeah,
on a regular basis, so it just kind of blends.
that's what I had. I always say in French, the day that finishes with an I, because Monday to Saturday, they all finish with an I. I said Sunday, no, I'm on holidays.
What?
Be right back. Candy needs to go outside. Or she wants more food, one.
Yeah.
Say Callie did come up here.
Nice
when I did,
shirt.
Thank you.
Mine says.
And mine says,
Careful. Go
Nice.
Too much further than this will go from PG.
No, mine's a pajama, so it keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Oh, okay.
And if I flip it over, there's always a back hatch.
I love this shirt. It's so comfy.
I know. I said to Steve, I think I'm going to tell Amy to buy us some extra ones and we can make one. For like, can we have one for besties? Cruise besties. We need one called Cruise Besties.
We need to do hug shirts at M25.
That's what I wanted to do, but we didn't have enough time.
Shh.
I said,
You paint your arms, and you hug the person, and then you got the hug on the back, across the back. Love my shirt. Amy made our shirts,
yeah,
our cruise shirts.
they're the best shirts. Even Steve says
The
it.
lime in it, Carnival Breeze, Cruise 20.
The only thing I wish was they were short sleeve because I don't wear long sleeve very often.
But you're from Michigan. It's kind of cold.
It's got a
I know,
pocket
but
there.
I still wear short sleeve all the time.
But you had a short sleeve sexy shirt. Did you wear it around the house yet?
No.
You should have worn it for your surgery. They would have laughed. I told her to do
Oh.
that.
They laughed hard enough as it was. Especially when I got there and I told the nurse, I said, "So are you the one, or will you have to get somebody else to shave my chest?" And she looked at me, goes, "Why?" And I pulled my shirt down. I said, "You see why?" And she goes, "I'll be right back. I'll go get the lady."
See, that's what I said. If you want to put the shirt, you're like, you want to check my chest? And then all of it comes out. She would have like, wow.
And then this
They only
says,
they only shave down to the nipples.
and this sleeve says, "Fucking hands cruising."
Like,
I like the material.
I love it.
It's not cotton, but it's not the polyester like our past group cruise shirts.
Yeah, it's
They were not comfortable, but this one is.
That's what I said, Danny. She could have an Etsy business because I was like, I would buy always. That's why I said we don't know what the material is. Michael Ann, did you read the material?
All I know it was soft.
Yes.
I can't look at it right now. But she did the stuff, the vinyl from Cricket.
Yeah. And she even did. Wait, it gets better. She did our cups too. So we get. Can I reach the other one? Yes. See, we got matching cups with our names on it. Stevie. We still use them. That's how useful they are. We still use them. See, I'm not lying. We're still juicing them. I won't peek.
Say on the back.
Michael Ann would go.
What's say on the tag?
Danny D, we can't send nothing out of Canada. Our postal service is on strike, so
90% polyester, 10% spandex.
oh, it's the spandex that makes it soft.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
that-
hiding back here. I was checking that out. I was also checking out the other end of my plug for my computer and see if that's any better.
Does it work?
It's plugged in, but it's showing the lightning bolt like it's charging. But I think that went up.
Hey.
We'll see.
So Troy, did you just catch 1, 2
Catch.
in
You mean
your
shoot?
post? Well, you didn't do catch and release. You didn't
I
catch
didn't go run out and catch him. I shot him and then went and picked him up.
So
Well,
you
I
should.
hope you
I
guys
can't. I
found
can't
out.
run fast enough to catch him.
You're not as fast as the lizard. I get it. Did you put up the Gecko commercial yet?
Videos from the crew, our trip, and that will be coming out in starting, I think, tomorrow or this weekend.
I don't know.
I've got more to put out, but they weren't going over well, so I haven't put out any more yet.
Yeah,
I
same
gotta edit the
here.
other stuff, but as soon as I get a program to cooperate to do it, I'm gonna try Canva, but I've got my sleep schedule out of whack and staying up late and sleeping half the day. It's like, yep, trying to get turned around again.
See, my Happy Cruise morning only got. Oh, I didn't put that one. Let's put that one like right now.
I also know I need to go back in and put descriptions and hashtags and all that in some of them too.
I've got one I put out today, but it's a little funny one for Christmas. So I'll get back to the cruise ones. Maybe, are you missing the summer cruises and put one out?
That's okay, Larry. They're bringing back good memories. When I
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was gonna
your
say.
inaugural cruise ones.
Here,
I
you can see.
remember that.
You can be part of my. I'm about to leave the house to go on a cruise. There you go. I just put it. We'll
Good.
see. The last one I did got 12 views, but the other one got $4.99.
Yeah, mine are all over the place. Actually, I haven't even checked this week.
One of mine got 2,000, and the rest of them got around 40 or less. So
Yeah, I get for the less than, or I get the 400 and above.
The one of you and I singing, Roxy, we're at 570 views.
oh wow.
Don't stop.
Nice.
Noise.
Okay, guys, been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm going to wrap it up.
See you next week.
Guys, enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week. Won't be me for an hour, and then we're gonna go see.
Oh no, trouble's involved.
Shh.
10,000. The rest are 1,000. I haven't even had. I had one that went to 10,000 from the zoo, and I haven't had. I had like a 9,000 and a couple 8,000s from the zoo, but I haven't had any good ones like that for a while. I'm just trying to.
My
go
best one was well, one of my best ones was when I went to a meet and greet in Florida. And I won't go back to that group again because he's all hype and no fun.
Anyway,
Larry. Okay, go ahead, Nicola. Larry,
Okay.
I sent you a message.
I'm in the minute typing back to you, Larry. Talk to you. Oops. I guess we better do an outro. How about that one?
Ready, people?